You're watching Living Well on WMBD.
And we're back with Chef Mark making sweet corn and blueberry guacamole. I'm really excited for this. How are you doing today, by the way? You doing good?
Fantastic. Yeah, a little hot out.
Yeah, very hot.
It's just good for a recipe like this because going into 4th of July, usually it is hot like that, you know. So this is a recipe that's, you keep it chilled so it's good, and you don't have to be in front of the grill with it. Goes with a lot of things, but I tell you what, it's guacamole. I've added a few different things. Illinois sweet corn and some fresh blueberries because they're really coming into season now. So I'm going to go ahead and whip this up for you if you want to see how it goes together.
Yes, let's do it. Get right into it.
So we've got about 2 cups of fresh avocado. What I've done is you want them to be ripe, just at the peak of ripeness, so you want them to be a little bit soft. And then I take those and I cut them up in little squares because what we're going to do is kind of get our hands dirty and mash these things up in a little bit here.
And so you said you put avocado oil in there.
I do, yeah. We're going to add a little bit of avocado oil right now. So this is about 2 tablespoons. You can use an extra virgin olive oil if you want. Avocado oil kind of lends to the flavor of the avocado, and it's full of the good fats too. So, you know, it's your choice which one you'd like to use. And then we add to that, we're going to take about a 1/4 cup of chopped red onion. If you want to use a Vidalia onion or a sweet onion, you can do that because they're in season now as well.
Great.
Fresh cilantro, which we love so much. I just put a ton of it in there.
There you go. Dump it right in.
That's right. You got a little bit of fresh garlic that goes in there. That's about 2 cloves of fresh garlic. If you like more, you know, by all means use more. Jalapeno pepper. If you want it spicy, you add more, but this is about 1 pepper we're going to stick in there. I like it a little spicy.
Love me some jalapenos.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you got to have a good kicker in there.
That's right, and especially with the blueberries, that sweetens it up. It's nice to have something like that in there. Blueberries just washed and rinsed. We're going to dump them right in just like that.
Which is crazy because usually you wouldn't do blueberries.
Yeah.
Very different.
Yeah, it is different, and it really lends sweetness. And this time of year when they're really sweet, you'll see what it really helps it a lot.
Great.
Sweet corn, fantastic. 3/4 of a cup of that goes in there. And then we just add chopped tomato,
Great.
which is my fave, and then some fresh lime juice. And don't use the lime juice. I always say this, out of the little plastic limes. Get fresh limes.
Great.
We're going to squeeze that in there, and you can add more if you like. And then a little bit of salt and pepper.
To top it off.
Oh my gosh, this is just amazing when it's done. You know, I like a lot of pepper in there.
Wow.
And then salt. You can use a kosher, a sea salt, a regular salt. But that's all there is to it. So what's nice about this is the natural ingredients come together, natural flavors. You're not throwing anything weird in there.
Okay.
So it comes together real nice. But the fun part is you get to mash it up with your hands. So.
If I had gloves, I'd be doing the same because that
that's
actually
right.
looks pretty fun.
It is fun. It's you know, all the anger out. So you can.
Yeah, just get right on in there.
I hate those avocados.
Okay, wait. So on top of this, while you're doing that, I also noticed that you brought some chips with us.
Mm-hmm.
And so, would you typically do this for an appetizer? Would you do it for a 4-course meal, 5-course? Like, what would you usually do this with?
Well, you know, guacamole, most people think that it is an appetizer, so they kind of think about that. This goes great, especially with the blueberries in it. This will go great over chicken, go over chops. Wouldn't so much steaks, but, you know, even like a grilled swordfish, something like that. Fantastic. So it has a lot of applications, so don't get stuck with just the chips. And if you are going to eat chips, I kind of mix it up. We got some multi-grain, some Fiesta flavor. Just, you know, you can get blue corn chips. Just kind of mix it up because this has a lot of flavor.
Great. All right, well, while you keep doing that and you keep mixing, we'll come back and I'll do a little taste test, but after a look at what's coming up on this afternoon on WMBD. Stay with us.